Everything Western nations told us about history has to be reassessed.
If slavery never happened, then you would be in a grass hut.
Yeah.
Right? Well, we need reparations. Your reparations are that you get to live in America. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You get to have the Christian religion.
That's
live
right.
better than your ancestors.
The greatest
would've.
moment in history for any brown or black country is the moment that the white man's ships arrive on your shore.
The fascinating thing about that statement is that when I was growing up, that's what I was taught, and propaganda and media reinforced it. Hundreds of millions of people, I could even say billions, had been indoctrinated with misinformation about Black and African history throughout the centuries. Praise Jesus, I was not taught about Mansa Musa and the Mali Empire when I was growing up. When lies are exposed, some re-educate themselves and others like this guy are stuck on ignorance.
For 1,000 years, European people have been worshiping Jesus as sinners, but sinners saved by grace. And on the whole, non-European people, much of the rest of the world, has been worshiping demons.
Mm-hmm.
European people have been building cathedrals. Non-European people have been building grass huts.
It is interesting how grass hut, demon-worshipping people had to demand civil rights from supposed civilized Christians in the 1960s. The teachings of Jesus Christ are not hard to understand. So you have to ask yourself, who are the real demons? People like this.
When I was growing up, I was taught in American history books that Africa had no history, and neither did I. That I was a savage, about whom the less said the better, who had been saved by Europe and brought to America. And of course, I believed it. I didn't have much choice. Those are the only books there were. Everyone else seemed to agree.
A white man that I've worked for, if he's alive today, he's a liberal with a capital L. His name was Gagsteiner. I asked him about some books on the African people in ancient history. And in the language of the South, he let me down slow. I mean, he spoke kindly. He said, you know, John, I'm sorry that you came from a race that's made no history. But if you persevere, if you obey laws and study hard, you make history someday.